Hi everybody, this is Andrew here again for Tutorial Soup. Now we're coming to the end of the tutorials now. I'm going to be doing this tutorial and one more to finish. Just a few things to talk about in the last one, but this is the penultimate tutorial. So, I mean, there's a lot of things I could do to this game. There's lots more things you could probably think of to do with the games. Hopefully, this series of tutorials has inspired you to, make your own games and go out and find more information on html5 games. There's a lot of it out there. In this tutorial, I am going to show you. It's just a really quick one, actually. I wanted to do something just to show that there's some kind of something behind the ship that's sort of powering it. So I thought of a really simple way of doing that would be to create a kind of retro looking flame that would come out of the bottom. But I thought of making perhaps a simple kind of circle. Very reminiscent of kind of an older retro style game. The way we can do this is we have a mouse down. We have an event listener which checks if the mouse is clicked on the canvas, and we have a variable which checks true if that's the case, and we can use that. So when we are drawing our ship, we could actually say if the click down is true, then we can draw. Actually, no, we want to begin path because we're going to be doing an arc. We'll be creating a circle. So we want to begin path. Now we want to create an arc. So if you remember from the early tutorials, you should remember how to do an arc. So we're going to give it the x coordinate is going to be the red ship dot x. The y is going to be the red ship dot y. It's going to have a radius of 20, 0. Because we want it to start from the right, I think. I can't remember. And we want it to be a full circle rather than a half circle. So we're going to put math.pi times 2. And also, because it's an arc, we want to stroke the path. So we don't want to fill it, but we want to stroke it, but it's not a capital S, it's just a normal S. So, and also you may have noticed what I've missed here. I've missed putting the context in on each one of these, so let's go and put that in there. Silly boy. Text. So now if we refresh this and play it, something is wrong with it. I've done something wrong. An interesting thing, actually, if you ever have an error within Chrome, if you push Control Shift and J, it will come up with a debugging console, so you can check. It's telling me that the stroke path is wrong, so let's go and have a look. So what actually is the method isn't actually stroke path, it's stroke. So I put stroke path in because I thought you had to, if you begin a path, I thought you'd have to stroke the path too. Don't know many people that stroke paths, but right. So if we refresh and play, you can, as you can see, there is something there. There's a circle there, and it's responding to the event, the event handler. So, in order to see that a little bit better, we can use the context build style, which again I used in an earlier tutorial, and we can simply put yellow. We won't use any hexadecimal. We can just use the text yellow. So now that's not working. It's because it's a fill style and not a stroke style. So I need to put stroke style instead of fill style. There you go. So it's there, but it's not in exactly the right place in relation to the ship. So we want to put it in the right position on the X. I'm going to put plus 30 on the Y position, because it's going to have to come down quite far. Put plus 60. Make it a radius of 10 instead of 20, and then let's refresh that and have a look. There you go. So that's a kind of easy way to create a flame kind of effect, but I mean it's more of a retro flame effect because it's obviously not very realistic, but it kind of gives you the impression that there's some kind of power and there's some kind of engine there rather than just a mystic force that's creating it to go up and down. It's almost kind of giving it some kind of engine. Anyway, that was another quick one for the penultimate tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed these series of tutorials. I will be closing everything up in the next one, just showing you a few of the programs that I used, which you probably know of anyway. I might be showing you a few different ones that you can use. Thank you for watching all these and taking part, and keep an eye on my future videos, because I will be making more, and I'll put the address of my website up on the screen, so you'll be able to go to that and play some of my other games that I've created, and many more I hope to create in the future with HTML. Anyway, that's enough talking from me. I will speak to you in the next final tutorial.